Do you have one of those tools you want, but you can't justify pulling the trigger on getting it? Well, I think I've got one you may want to pull the trigger. Hi, this is Ross with DIY on the House, and Vevor asked us to give their steering endoscope a try to see how we like it, to review it. And as soon as they said it, I go, oh heck yes. This is actually something I've been wanting for a while, but you know, just you don't do it because you get by with mirrors or whatever when you're trying to look at certain projects in tight spaces. So I'm going to show you how the steering endoscope works. I think you'll like it and you'll love it. I love it. Man, I've used it and it has come in super handy so far. And I'll go ahead and show you how to put it together. Okay, so if you're wondering what a steering endoscope is, it's basically a camera, but it's on a thin line that is steerable, that you can actually get into places that you can't get into with mirrors or flashlights and stuff like that, or you just can't physically get into it. So that's what this unit does. If I'll take it out of the box here. So what you have is a tool that allows you to get into spaces that you can't regularly get into. So what you have a unit, a handheld, that comes with a fiber optic cord, and then on the end of this it has a camera and also a lighting system as well. I'll show you how this all works. So we're going to take the screen and go ahead and attach that, and we want the brass pieces up to the top, and we're just going to slide that down onto the unit here. You got to kind of push hard. There's a little button also on the back to help it engage. There we go. And it goes click. So we have that. I'm going to go ahead and take my protective little cover off of the camera and put that to the side. Now you do want to make sure you keep track of that cover. It's very important to get the cover back on the end of the camera once you're done with it. All right, so we'll go ahead and turn it on. There we go. Okay, and the camera automatically comes up. So what we're seeing, I'll just show you. Actually, you can see ourselves here. So the great thing about this is it's steerable. You can actually just see it steer around. And it also has a light on the end. I won't shine it directly at but on the control handheld, I can dim that light. I can knock it down all the way down to nothing. Just in case there's too much light that you can't, it's glaring off whatever you're looking at and you can't see it, you can control the lighting on it. And then we'll bring it back on and you can just control the intensity. So that is just the basic function. It is not that hard. I can just move this around with my thumb over here and you can see that the tip is moving wherever I want it to. I'll turn the light on so you can see it moving better. You can see right now that everything is upside down, hopefully. All I have to do is go onto the screen to the third button and I can just depress that and change that to where it's corrected the screen orientation. So after we've done that, I can go up to the top here and I can go to a video, or I can go to a photo. And then once I have photo, I just can hit the photo, the button, the second one down that has a camera on it, and take a picture. And that's all there is to it. So why don't we go ahead, I'll show you a real life scenario on it. I have my car right here, and we'll go ahead and look at something inside the car that I normally wouldn't be able to see at all. Okay, I've got my car pulled up here, and we're just going to be looking around. This isn't for repair. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the unit on. Depress it until the screen lights up. There we go. There's also a little green light down here in the corner. All right, so I've got the engine in the focus, and what I'm going to do, because that is upside down, I'm going to go ahead and change there we go, just like that. And now I've got my light on. I'm going to go ahead and go into the engine cavity, and I can just look around. Let's say I'm looking for a serial number on a part. I can just turn this camera around and just locate what I'm looking for. Okay, so here's a great example of, you're trying to locate a part serial number. So you're just going to take your camera. I'm going to go ahead and knock the lighting down so it's not so bright in there. Just like that, see? And I'm able to see the numbers clearly. And I'm going to bring that up. And I'm going to shoot a photo of it. Okay, so I just took a photo of the part number I'm looking for. And now I can go ahead and get that off of the head unit via a micro SD, or I can actually just scroll through the camera as well. So let's go ahead and I'll show you the functions on the camera. And I'm always going to be putting on my tip on my head. So just in case this drops on the ground, I won't be scratching the camera. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, and on the top here we have a on-off, OK, a toolbar or a tool setting to be able to scroll through, a negative and positive. What those are going to do, what the negative and positive are also going to do on a short push on this, you can focus in or focus out on the what you're trying to locate or look at. Then you're also going to have the control screen, which will bring you through the photos, and then a video camera selection button. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go do that, and you can see I want to go down to this item right here, which we just took a picture of, and then I'm going to OK, and now I have that image captured of what I need for that part number. All right, to turn the head unit off, just depress. And it shuts off. Just hold and depress. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple of functions inside. Okay, now that we've gone through the functions on the unit itself, it's right on the side here. There's a charge port, and then there's also a slot for a micro SD, and that's just push that, and that releases that so you can plug that into a computer and download the images, just in case you need to email them to somebody or a mechanic or whatever, and you can go ahead and give them the what's up on what's going on. It can also, this unit has so many different uses, even for plumbing. I'm going to go ahead and just stick it under our sink here real quick, and with the light on, and you can just bring it right up to plumbing fixtures. I'll toggle it with my thumb and bring the unit head over, or bring the camera over, and just, you could locate leaks and without having to get down. And here I'm going to go ahead and just go up under, and I'll take a look at the faucet connections, and if I need to, I'll just snap a picture, and that can be sent to a plumber. Okay, so that is the Vevor steering endoscope. I've already used this on multiple projects. I have no downside to this tool. It is one of the handiest tools as far as locating and getting information that I need off of auto part, plumbing part, whatever. It just has so many applications to it that it's well worth the money. If you've been looking for one, I would definitely just invest in this one. It's not fancy, but it does the job big time. So that is the Vevor endoscope, and steering endoscope, that is. So I hope you enjoyed the video. We will have the link to this down below. Also, if you wouldn't mind, subscribe to DIY on the House. We have a lot of videos on a whole gamut of things. And so if you would, also give us a thumbs up. Appreciate it. And thanks for watching DIY on the House.